Congressman Huelskamp. I'm new to Washington this year, but when I served in the Kansas State Senate, we had no choice but to balance the state's budget. Kansas, like 48 other states, could only spend as much money as it takes in every year. It sounds simple and practical enough, but it's a task that your federal government has not grasped quite yet. The states do it, your families do it, businesses must do it. It's time that Washington does the same. The federal government and politicians in Washington do not have any requirement to balance the federal budget, but fortunately, we can change that this fall. The House and Senate will be required to vote on a balanced budget amendment between now and December. This is a long overdue addition to the U.S. Constitution, and one I'll support and encourage my colleagues to do the same. A balanced budget amendment will put an end to irresponsible spending and borrowing that has put the nation's stability at stake. Unfortunately, the country has so much debt, $14.7 trillion to be exact, and has run trillion-dollar deficits for the past 3 years that balancing will take years, but at least we'll be on a path toward achieving equilibrium. What type of recourse exists to deal with members of Congress who do not balance the budget? Currently, none. It's not likely that the average member of Congress would enact some type of punishment on him or herself, so the onus is on you, the American people. In our representative Republican, citizens must communicate with their members of Congress and make their voices heard. So call your members of Congress. Urge them to support a balanced budget amendment. But if that message does not get through, representatives serve 2-year terms and senators serve 6-year terms. Use the power of the ballot box to demand balanced